Stretching through the upper region of the Mojave Desert in southeastern California lies a mythical land of many extremes. It is the lowest, driest, and hottest point in North America. With the highest recorded temperature on Earth, this vast and diverse landscape is one of the most unique regions in the country. Filled with historic evidence of fascinating geologic formations and astonishing views, visitors come from around the world to explore the mysterious beauty of Death Valley National Park. Death Valley was given its ominous name in 1850 by a group of pioneers lost in the region. The valley lies in the rain shadow of several mountain ranges exceeding 11,000 feet, causing the park to receive less than 2 inches of rain a year. Summer temperatures in the park typically exceed 120 degrees, with overnight lows decreasing to only the 90s. The hottest air temperature ever recorded here was 134 degrees Fahrenheit in 1913. The peak of the summer season can be fatal to those visiting the region. Multiple deaths have occurred in Death Valley due to hiking in extreme heat or from their vehicles breaking down in remote areas. Despite this dangerous climate, Death Valley is full of life. 1,000 plant types and over 400 animal species reside here, creating their own ecosystems. It's best to visit the park late October through early April, when temperatures are usually a pleasant 60 to 80 degrees. Death Valley's diverse landscapes illustrate how the Earth formed and evolved over time. With record-holding topography, it's no wonder sightseers are attracted to this unique desertscape. One of the most popular attractions in the park is Badwater Basin. This basin is the lowest point in the Western Hemisphere, lying 282 feet below sea level. Over 10,000 years ago, the massive Lake Manly covered this entire basin. The lake eventually evaporated and left behind expansive salt deposits. Today, 200 miles of thick salt flats can be explored in this valley. Resembling snow, these polygon formations are a perfect attraction for photographers wanting to capture otherworldly images. Just a short distance away from Badwater Basin, you will find Devil's Golf Course. Known for its sharp, jagged salt pinnacles, Devil's Golf Course received its name when a 1934 guidebook claimed only the devil could play golf on such rough links. As water from neighboring mountain ranges moves through Devil's Golf Course into the lower Badwater Basin, sediments get left behind. Mud, clay, and silt draw up moisture, creating these salt formations. These sharp salt peaks can pierce through clothing and even shoes, so it's a good idea to explore the area carefully. With a size of more than 5,000 square miles, traveling by car is the only practical way to visit all the regions tourists are attracted to. Star Wars fans may find some of these locations look familiar, as Hollywood manipulated the park to become the famous Tatooine. The popular film was shot in 6 different locations in Death Valley, including its most photographed spot, Dante's View. This panoramic lookout sits 5,400 feet in elevation, offering expansive vistas of the entire southern basin. Unlike the scorching temperatures of the valley below, cold, howling winds are common at this altitude, especially in winter, but the awe-inspiring sunsets are worth enduring the chill. Few places in the country can rival Death Valley's geology. Volcanic eruptions caused many of the formations in the park. In the north end of Death Valley lies Ubehebe Crater. Formed over 2,000 years ago, Ubehebe Crater originated from Mar volcanoes created by steam and gas explosions. When hot magma rose and reached groundwater, the heat turned the water into steam and expanded until the pressure finally exploded. The crater is over 600 feet deep and a half a mile in length. Hikers can walk around the rim to experience panoramic views or go straight down into the bottom of the crater. But be aware of the steep slope on the way back up. One of the many areas in the park created from the erosive power of water is Mosaic Canyon. Perfect for hikers and those interested in discovering Earth's hidden gems, this moderate hike is one of the favorites in the park for visitors. While navigating through the narrowing 4-mile pathway, you will see the walls of the canyon are composed of smooth water-polished marble. Running water has been channeled through the faults for centuries and over time carved the canyon to what it is today. One of the most popular locations in Death Valley is Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes. These dunes ripple through the region, casting endless golden waves of sand. Named after the abundance of mesquite trees, these unique trees must twist and grow to avoid being buried. In the spring, bright green leaves and yellow flowers burst from the trees' upper branches, providing a beautiful contrast to the surrounding dunes. The sand in these dunes were created from nearby mountainous erosion. Strong winds helped transport these fine minerals into the area. The neighboring mountain ranges blocked any further movement. The powerful winds are constantly moving around the sand, continually reshaping the landscape. These endless waves of fine sand are a wondrous playground for visitors to Death Valley and provide many photographic opportunities. As the day comes to an end, park guests often find their way to the top of Zabriskie Point. Close to the heart of Death Valley, it is easily accessible off the highway and guarantees visitors colorful views of the Badlands for many miles. Sediments in the surrounding hills are made up of mudstones, fine silts, clays, and volcanic ashfall. The striped hills were shaped by the strong forces of water and wind, which provide spectacular views from its perch over the valley below. Contrary to its misleading name, Death Valley is filled with vibrant life, and it is home to some of the most magnificent topography and geologic history in the country. With a complex range of record-holding landscapes and thrilling recreational activities, it's no wonder sightseers from all over the world come to experience its enchanting beauty and see how the Earth was formed with their own eyes.